And gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 WCI Weekly Show Draft. We have only a few rules, but here they are. There are the rules, ladies and gentlemen. The draft rules: champions have to be drafted first. There are 4 rounds with 5 picks each. 4 women have to be drafted to the roster, and all undrafted wrestlers sent to the indies. So, ladies and gentlemen, while you guys were looking at the rules, we have all the people scheduled and predicted to be drafted in the first round behind me right now. So let's take a look at them. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our 6 fabulous champions, including WCI champion Seth Rollins, the new WCI Hardcore champion Jey Uso, the United States champion Rey Mysterio, the tag team champions Adam Cole and Randy Orton, and the AEW champion Brock Lesnar. These are our champions, ladies and gentlemen. They're predicted to have to go in the first round, so give a round of applause for them. And I forgot to mention, we got 2 rings. So every time a wrestler is drafted to that brand, that's the ring they will stand in. And at the end, we'll show you who went to what group. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the draft underway. With the first pick in the 2024 WCI Wrestlers Weekly Draft, Smackdown selects WCI champion Seth Rollins. Congrats, Seth, on being the first one drafted. Let's get to the second pick. With the second pick in the WCI Draft 2024, NXT selects Jey Uso, the new WCI Hardcore Champion. Congrats, Jey Uso, for being the first member of NXT drafted. With the third pick in the first round, SmackDown selects AEW champion Brock Lesnar. Congratulations, Brock, on being drafted to SmackDown. With the fourth pick, in the 2024 WCI Draft, NXT selects Rey Mysterio, United States champion. Congrats, Rey, on being drafted to NXT. Which means, with the 5th pick in the first round, selected by SmackDown, the tag team champions, Adam Cole and Randy Orton. Congrats, gentlemen, on being drafted to SmackDown. With the 6th pick in the first round, NXT selects the Bloodline family, Roman Reigns and The Rock. Congrats, you two, on being drafted. With the 7th pick in the WCI Draft 2024, SmackDown selects Drew McIntyre. Congrats, Drew, on being drafted. With the 8th pick in the WCI Draft in the first round, NXT selects AJ Styles. Congrats on being drafted, AJ. With the 9th pick in the first round of the WCI Draft and the final pick for SmackDown in this round, SmackDown selects the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Congratulations, Cody Rhodes, on being drafted to SmackDown. With the 10th pick in the first round of the WCI Draft and the final pick of the first round, NXT selects Swerve Strickland. Congrats, Swerve, on being drafted. And that's going to do it for our first round, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at this wonderful roster that we have so far for both brands. This is NXT's first round selection: Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Roman Reigns, The Rock, AJ Styles, and Swerve Strickland. For SmackDown, Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Adam Cole, Drew McIntyre, We're going to start round 2 of the draft, and I am on NXT's side this time because they have the first pick in this round. So without further ado, let's get started. From what I've been told, this is the round of the women, so with the first pick in the second round, NXT selects Rhea Ripley. Congrats, Rhea Ripley, on being drafted to NXT. With the second pick in the second round, Smackdown selects Sasha Banks. Congratulations on being drafted to SmackDown, Sasha Banks. With the third pick in the second round, NXT selects Bayley. Congrats on being drafted, Bayley. With the fourth pick in the second round, SmackDown selects Mandy Rose. Congrats, Mandy, on being drafted. With the fifth pick in the second round, NXT selects Becky Lynch. Congrats, Becky, on being drafted to NXT. With the sixth pick in the second round, SmackDown selects Ruby Riott. Congrats, Ruby, on being drafted. With the seventh pick of the second round, NXT selects Io Sky. Congrats, Io, on being drafted. With the eighth pick in the second round, SmackDown selects Tegan Knox. Congrats, Tegan, for being drafted. With the ninth pick in the second round and NXT's final pick, they select Triple H. Congrats, Triple H, on being drafted to NXT. And with the 10th pick in the second round and the final pick selected, SmackDown selects Jeff Hardy. Congrats, Jeff Hardy, on being drafted to SmackDown. Well, that's going to do it for round 2, folks. Stay tuned for rounds 3 and 4. Back with round 3. SmackDown gets the first pick of round 3. Let's see who they draft. With the first pick in the third round, well, this has to be the final round because I figured we didn't have enough figures, so there's only going to be 3 rounds. So with the first pick in the third round, pardon me, SmackDown selects Samoa Joe. Congrats, Joe, on being drafted to SmackDown. With the second pick in the third round, NXT selects The Miz. Congrats, Miz, on being drafted. With the third pick in the third round, SmackDown selects Bill Goldberg. Congrats, Bill, on getting drafted. With the fourth pick in the third round, NXT selects Bobby Lashley. Congratulations, Bobby, on being drafted. With the fifth pick in the third round, SmackDown selects John Cena. And John finally gets drafted. Congrats, John. With the sixth pick in the third round, NXT selects Bryan Danielson. Congrats, Daniel, on being drafted. With the seventh pick in the third round, SmackDown selects Stone Cold Steve Austin. Congrats, Stone Cold, on being drafted. With the eighth pick in the third round, NXT selects Big E. Congrats, Big E, on being drafted. With the ninth pick in the third round, and in the final pick for SmackDown in this draft, SmackDown selects Matt Riddle. Congrats, Riddle, on being drafted. And with the 10th and final pick of this draft in the third round, NXT selects Hulk Hogan. Congrats, Hulk Hogan, on being drafted. That's going to do it for the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Today is NXT's first episode coming out. NXT's on Thursdays, SmackDown's on Tuesdays. I hope you all enjoyed the draft. Peace out.